Okay, here we are in the shop. Yeah, we got DRO action. First time, just turned it on. Haven't even reset it. Um, Table still off center because I was working on it, primarily working on this side. I'll go slower. I know that I was excited on some of their videos. I went real fast, and someone said some kind of like vom monster and vom dot today, and I don't know what all that means. I'm just an old guy working in a machine shop, so it's probably derogatory. But I'm doing my best. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, let's end of today. Let's see what we got. We have the DRO mounted up here. Actually, mounted it off of the cabinet. The arm they gave is just it's yeah. I when I worked on that machine right there, and here again, I'm trying to move slow. I understand that I get a little crazy, but there was a really nice arm that came with that for the pendant that hung off the side. I think that's what they call that. I could be wrong, but whatever. That hung off the side, really nice steel and all that business. Should have kept it because that would have been perfect. Now over here, as I mentioned, the Kearney Trecker, because it's so stylish. It's a monster too. By the way, I think it's 3,000 pounds. I looked it up. It's There's not a flat surface, barely a flat surface on it unless it's a machine surface. You'll notice that it's really curvy and it's stylish. I think it's 1950s. That's the thing. So where do you mount it? So I'm gonna take some time, but I just put a couple wood screws in there. I have it up there right now. But yeah, let's get to the meat of it. So one other thing, it's an issue. Cable management, always a problem. I'm just going to let it ride out for a while. Just see if there's a natural flow to how everything works. But at the end of the day, I think we're going to be fine. So we can just review. I don't have any of the covers on yet either. Still debating how I'm going to do that. I might even just go as far as getting some good quality double face tape and running a strip down, like in this case on the top. On the X, you can see it right there. Just running it on the top of it. I just don't know if I would drill more holes and tap and so forth. And surely don't want to do that into the scale itself. So I was kicking that around. Could easily do the same thing with the Z. And now the Y-axis is going to be a little bit different animal because of. Let me see if I'm going to here again. I'm going to move slow, but. You can see how it's mounted up. I think it's reasonable. But I don't know. One thing I don't like about it, it's going to catch stuff in here. It's going to catch some junk in there. So I'm going to have to do something with that. I don't know. Maybe I'll plan B that. I might put something over that so that it doesn't go down there. There really always should have been some type of a material in here. Those baffles or something in here to keep the garbage off the top of the knee, because that's just a junk collection place and really just causes a lot of trouble. Maybe it's something I'll look into. It never had anything like that that I could find any screw holes or anything. The light on, you'll notice the 3-phase is on. 3-phase is operational because there's your light. Cool thing is now I have that turning on and off with my phone. I got an app that runs in-wall switch, your typical internet-enabled switch. And then, of course, that switch then powers the starter, which was a 110 start anyway, down in the basement, which then kicks over the 5-horsepower 3-phase motor wired as a phaser, as the term they called it, phaser, which generates 3-phase. Brings it. I have it then come up here to this 3-horsepower machine, and out to the garage of the 5-horsepower lathe. Works great. No trouble with that since that's been put in, and that's been 18 years. I've had that. I think the company went out of business that makes the one, made the static phase converter, which I used rigged as a starter. But okay, so on to the fun. I guess the first thing you can do is. I guess it really doesn't make sense to zero these, but we're going to do that anyway. I think ABS, here again, look at the manual. I think that means absolute value. I think that's basically where the scales are today. Like just, I mean, in no relation, it has no idea how far they've been moved or anything. Just when it turns it on, it guesses a number and throws it out there. I hope I have them all on the right direction. So, okay, so let's go ahead and, yeah, this thing's a little loud, so bear with me on that. Yeah, that's what it sounds like with the spindle running. We won't have to use the spindle because the cool thing about a Kearney Trecker is it's got three-way power feed. So let's go ahead and let's hit the X here. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep this on the... Okay, now wait, no. Okay, yeah, that's right. Wait, is that going up or down? Let's so do I have that on backwards? Now that's the classic because you want that. And let's turn. Okay, let's go down here to the. Sorry about that, but okay, let's look at the dial. Yeah. Okay. Wait. So we're increasing. Yeah, and it's going away from me. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's cool. That's good. So that makes sense why it went negative. Back up here, let's take a look. Let's run her back over. There, we went over 14. Now we can zero there. Okay. And then back over. There's center. That's about right. Why not? Okay, let's try the Z. I can hand crank the Z because it's pretty easy to turn. And why not, right? Yeah, and of course here, let me take a look at this. Yeah, because it's moving slow again, trying. As we're increasing, correct? See how we're increasing? And we want to increase. So yes, we're increasing. So that's right. Okay. And then the knee. Back up one there. Oh. Take her down. Okay, now let's take a look at the cables. Take a 5-second break here and look at where the cables are. They seem okay. That's going to be a problem there. Think about something there. Yeah, yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. Boy, wireless would be great, wouldn't it? But then you have batteries. That's stupid. Okay, so let's go ahead and take her down a little bit more. I haven't had this down, so I honestly don't even know. Yeah, we're gonna clear that casting. I'm glad I cut that back as far as I did that. Yeah, that's slick. I never have the table down. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at the envelope. Look at the cut envelope. And it's not even down the whole way yet. Oh, I got some chunks of steel sitting down there. That's bad. Okay, we'll have to, well, we're not getting into that right now, but yeah, look at that. I probably got another, well, let's look at the side here. I'll tell you where it stops. There's a pin. Okay, it's 2 inches from, you can't see it in there maybe, but there's a pin down there. It's 2 inches from hitting bottom, so it's going to go 2 inches of cut envelope. That's decent size, if you think about it. And that spindle's down just a touch. I don't know why I leave it, I have it out like that. I never use that thing. I have it locked. Okay, well, I mean, I don't have much more to demo now. I mean, I gotta play around with it, but actually then, I guess the Z I would zero. And, well, there it is. So, well, you know what? It's been a good project. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'm happy with it. Like I said, I cut the y-axis and cut knives. I just used my power bandsaw. You know, the regular fold-down Harbor Freight model from 20 years ago. But it's, you know, it's green. That's important. But yeah, there it is. So, tell you what, thanks for, it's been a good project. And, and yeah, that button's a little weird there. Okay, so, yeah, it never does that unless you're videoing, by the way. Well, there it is. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll have some projects. We got some machining to do. Here's the first project up. You can keep tabs on these. These are frames for an Pennsylvania Railroad A5. 2 sets of frames there. I wanted to try this with it. I'm curious. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna. I actually have. You'll notice if you're counting, you'll notice there's 5. They cut me out an extra one. So I have one as a guinea pig. I'm gonna lay everything out up here with the first one, cut it, and hopefully, hey, let's hope it comes out perfect. Really, what you do to cut these is, and that's another. I'll get into this in the next video, but you put them together. You make one. They're 1/2-inch plate. You make one thick piece, and you mill them as a pair. So if there's anything that's like if you're off a little bit, then you're off on both. So that then you can adjust for it. Okay, well, enough about that. Thanks for watching, and one more shot of the DRO. Very easy to read. I thought it'd be a little further away from me, but I like it there. Actually, I don't have a problem with it mounted there either. Electrically, it's not a problem. It's all plastic, so it can't be a ground issue. There's a ground on the back, a lug, but yet it uses a traditional grounded plug to the wall. So I don't know if that's if you didn't have that. I don't know. So, oh well, we'll see if it lasts. Thanks for watching.